This camera from 1998 will get more views and virality than anything currently in your camera bag. Let me show you what I mean. Come on in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So you record everything with a mini DV camcorder?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
How many views would you say you've gotten doing this, using this setup?
Collectively,
yeah.
I'd say like 200 million. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my camera over the... Why do you use this? Is it because it's a trend? And you're just kind of following that and it's working? Or like, what was the catalyst behind, I'm gonna film everything on a VHS or mini DV camcorder?
Well, I don't know how to shoot on video. Like, I don't know how to use a camera for video.
Like this?
Like this. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's actually why you started?
That's why.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's 100%.
There's no way it's not.
That's why.
That's why.
I don't know how to color grade. I don't know what settings I need to do.
So you just post it raw, you don't color grade anything?
A little bit, like now I do, but before, raw dog. Just shooting my shot.
Do you hold it vertically?
No.
You don't hold it...
I shoot it horizontal.
And you shoot it horizontal. So
and I post it horizontal.
Angel, what am I? Can you be my YouTube coach? Okay, so my plan, that's insane. I thought we could make one of those viral reels today and we could follow you along and you could show us the secrets to getting hundreds of millions of views.
Sure.
Using a camera from 1998. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because you don't know, like, that's crazy. Do you own a camera other than your camcorder?
No.
That is your...
That's my #1 video camera.
That's your daily.
It's just a mini DV.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. I didn't expect that answer. I'm just like literally kind of just stunned for words. That's insane. We shot this whole intro with anamorphic lenses.
Yeah. And I'm just using a...
Stop it.
just a zoom.
Stop it. Stop it. Let's go over these rigs.
Okay.
So I've got one that's pretty similar to yours, but I am more interested in what you've been using because I see that you've got a fisheye on it. So maybe we start with that.
So this one I thrifted in LA.
Yeah.
You see, it was $15.
You paid $15 for this?
Yeah.
That's
they said it was broken.
Oh.
But they didn't realize that the battery just didn't work. So I swapped it out.
Good to go. Now I would say, so I got mine on eBay and I paid $150 for this.
Yeah.
Which is still pretty good.
Yes, 100% for a camera.
Yeah, because this would have been way more back in, 1998
yeah,
or whatever when you got it. And I used to use a fisheye back in the day.
Oh, okay.
For all my skateboard things, but I don't see this has a thread on it.
So mine has the attachment, but
Do you like that just so you can get like wild and close with stuff?
Yeah, I love getting close with it, but this one is cool because you get like the full circle. Like, when you get an instant
It's a 360?
Instant 360. Yeah. So this, you get like that full.
It gives you that effect?
Yeah. That's cool. Which I love. And it's cheap. It's like $50.
$50. Okay.
The good fisheye is like $300.
Yeah.
It's like the super white one, which I have.
But that's still pretty good.
It's still pretty good.
That's still pretty good considering.
And this one you can zoom, which most fisheyes you can't.
If you got this in LA at like a used shop or something,
yeah,
pawn shop, whatever, would you go on eBay to find something like this?
Oh, 100%. This camera, I like highly. It's small, it's easy, it's durable.
What's the model number on that one?
It's a DCR TVR10.
Obviously, this records the tape. How do you get these files digitized?
So I use an immersive RC, and this is actually originally used for drones, like FPV drones.
Right.
So I run this, and then my friend Dev Builds made a cable, an A to C 3.5 millimeter with a bracket, and then just a mini SD card. or a micro SD card.
That's it.
That's
And
it.
Takes everything.
It's just easy.
So the content that you've been making that's been getting like some of your reels have like 12 million views. What's your highest?
On VHS, I think it's 14, maybe 15 million.
Yeah. And so you started that kind of that like hook, which was like VHS versus iPhone.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, I used to do iPhone versus film. So I was like, oh, let me try iPhone versus VHS. And then the first one I did got like 3 million views. And I was like, oh, I'm back. I'm like, because eventually like the iPhone versus film dies down. And then I was like, oh, let me switch over to video just to kind of give a little bit mix up for my content.
Yeah. And do you find people like seemingly have like a really interesting and unique connection with the analog video looking footage from a camcorder and supercars and like older supercars? Because that seems to be kind of like your really unique recipe.
I think it kind of brings back to like what times used to be like, and people kind of miss that right now.
Yeah.
And it has that look that you like in the 2000s, which a lot of the new people now haven't experienced in 2000s. I luckily enough got experience in 2000s where I actually recorded one with my brother, like skateboarding back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what got me into photography.
It's so bizarre hearing you say that. Like I just barely got to experience the 2000s. Like, wow. Okay, so I've got a similar setup, smaller camera. I don't have the threads on the front that allows for a fisheye, which I wish I did, but same kind of thing. I don't have a hot shoe or a cold shoe on top either, so I have to use this little plate that I got. And all I do is screw that on the bottom. And it's got a couple different mounts for different accessories if you wanted to get wild with it. And then it's got a little cold shoe mount. So I take the backing that I got from Dev Build as well, which goes on the Immersion RC, and that slides in, tighten that down. Same thing with the cable, obviously a necessity, and it's quick, dude. Like that's it, you're ready to go. These immersion batteries are interesting. It's a rechargeable lithium ion, but it's
1.7 volt or
3.7 volts, but they're weird. So like that's one of the weirdest things.
they look like double A's, but they're not.
Just jumbo double A's,
Yeah.
like black fly double A's. Like if you got a real bad mosquito bite and your histamine levels are out of the charts, it's that. And then this is the charger for this camera. So there's a lot to kind of keep. I have a bunch of these cubes. Another plug from Nomadic, but like I put my printer set up in one of these for like mini prints, and then I have a camcorder set up in this one as well. So that's easy to just toss into my bag whenever I want these vibes. Like it's just this. But I love that you don't toss anything into your bag. Like that is the only thing you carry with you.
Yeah, pretty like I'll have it in like my bag.
Yeah.
Like wrapped around some like shorts.
Yeah.
And then
and that's
with my
it.
laptop. Yeah, and that's it.
So great, dude. And the tape that came with the camera still has clips on it.
Still has clips on it.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Of course you had to watch it. This is not from the 2000s. This vehicle is from 1993.
Yes.
And I thought, and you thought, it kind of suits this setup and this rig that you've built and that kind of like that style perfectly.
Yes.
So I think it would be rad if you made a reel about this Bronco. Maybe we shoot some film.
100%.
Do a couple portraits.
Yeah.
Get it kind of parked up somewhere nice, sun setting.
Yeah.
And then we should post it and see how it does.
Yeah.
And I think for everyone watching at home, if you want to see it, you can go follow us on Instagram and the reels will be posted there. But I think this would be kind of like a perfect vehicle in like a farm kind of setting to get that like old school, like, oh, my dad's old car from 93.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Perfect.
All right. This video is brought to you by Squarespace, and what's more fitting than filming it on a camcorder? I forgot that I was a photographer, and I think over the past 7 years of making content and doing this every single day full time, you kind of neglect things, and the website is one of those things I neglected. I sell my presets and my LUTs and other digital products, but over the past 7 years, I have absolutely just forgotten about it. Instagram and social media is so popular, that's typically where I send people to look at my portfolio, which is a huge mistake. Recently, I pitched a project to a celebrity. It was going to be one of the biggest shoots of my career. And I thought I had it in the bag until this individual, his manager, reached out and said, so-and-so is on your website and they can't find any of your work. Do you have somewhere else they can go to look? And I was mortified. Absolutely like, I cannot believe they're on my website right now, probably looking at preset packs and LUTs, wondering what the hell is it that this guy does? So I didn't respond, and that was on a Friday. Over Saturday and Sunday, I buckled down and entirely redid the website in 2 full days, from zero to hero. Put all my portfolio on it, ways to contact me, my favorite shots, portraits, built out client sections with password protected areas so they could look and see case studies of other projects I had done. I responded to the email Monday morning and said, "Oh, that's strange. It works for me. Just refresh." To which point they responded, "Oh, there it is. I see it now." Crisis averted. Lo and behold, I got the job, and then I turned it down. But all of this to say, a website is such an important key role in your creative expression and who you are on the internet. And you never know who's going to be looking at your website. You want to have your best foot forward. So Squarespace makes that entirely easy. I am not a web designer. 2 days, done. Looks great. They've got great customer service, plenty of tools, plenty of templates, password protected sections and areas, ways to sell products and your brand, and a multitude of new AI tools to really hone in on what you want to shoot. Head over to squarespace.com/McKinnon to save 10% off your purchase. And thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video. I'm getting the auto power off now. I better get back to the vid. All right, driving through the field. This looks beautiful. The best part of the 93 Bronco is using the key to bring the rear window down. And that's the only way to then access the latch inside. Unbelievably satisfying. Where is it? Is it this way? Look how cool that is, right? Old stuff is just so much better. It's apparently great for millions of views too. All right, what do you think, big guy?
You know, just getting some details.
Okay, the reel is underway. We are getting some tasty 1998 style footage of me sitting on this Bronco. I stepped on the hood and there was a huge bump bump. Just gotta live life though, gotta roll with it. Sometimes when people are taking photos of you, you want to keep changing your pose. When you hear a click, you want to change. When you hear another click, you want to change. And that gives variety for the photographer, but it's also nice when you get photos back, you've got different angles. You're not just sitting in the same spot. So when I'm on top of a Bronco, I'm kind of limited to what I can do. So one of the things that I always love implementing is like taking off my hat and readjusting the snaps on the back, or taking a boot off and just putting it back on and redoing the laces. And it makes no sense when you see it on its own. But when it's in the context of like a reel that like Angel's making, it will look cool. You won't know why you're looking at it or what its purpose is, but it's just one of those things that it'll just work. You'll see. And you can make it look cinematic. I mean, here's 2 seconds of a cinematic boot strap. People are like, oh my God. Didn't think you needed that. I'm here for you. You're welcome. Am I good up here? You want me to stay up here? You want me to come down? What are you thinking?
No, I want you to stay up there.
Stay up here?
Yeah.
Okay. At least it's further away from the tick, so I'm not mad about it. All right, buddy. Did you get what you needed?
I got enough.
How much did you shoot?
I don't know. 3 minutes maybe?
That's it?
That's it.
You only shot 3 minutes worth of footage.
Yeah, probably.
I shot like 45 minutes just for like a 1 minute intro.
Yeah, I just need 15 seconds.
How do you know when you have enough?
I know. You kind of like...
That's not good enough. How do you know when you have enough?
I honestly can't even answer that. I just know.
Wow.
Like,
Do you try to get a wide, a close-up, a couple details, or do you have no plan?
No, usually sometimes I have plans, but like with this, when it's run a gun, which is most of the stuff, like 90%, I get the details, I get some moving shots. That's pretty much it. Kind of tells a lot of your story. And then choose a good audio, and then...
How long does it take for you to edit these?
An hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's edit one and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Dude.
That was fun.
Said I'm gonna phone on Friday night, but I never did listen. So I'ma hit you now on a FaceTime, and I know you won't miss it. Girl, I know you waited, you ain't know for me. You only wanna talk to the soul for me. Things didn't work in the past life. That doesn't mean She said, stop it. You always let me down when I want you. I can't help it, but I can't let you forget me.
You're gonna have to laugh at
me. Won't let you forget me.
Think you got any tick bites?
Oh, it's like 90,000.
No, you didn't.
Just take me to
You actually, are
emerge.
you legit worried?
Yeah, I'm going to the hospital after this.
No, you're not, dude.
I'll send you a text and photo tonight. Like, I'm staying safe.
Taking the 21-day med thing
Yeah,
for sure.
Full program, full tick program.
Oh, that's so funny. Same.
She said, stop it.